Get back to the I gotta get back to the corporate thing. Gosh, I'm just so I feel so sort of wrung out from doing this thing. We're doing 4 days worth of shows in basically 2 days. Aloha, see Kevin. Ed, hello from Oakland. Hello, my sister Sue. And hello, Belinda.
Oh, God, I nearly fell over. That would have been hilarious.
Thank
If I
God.
arrived and I sort of tripped and went over the set at the back and had an accident.
I don't want you to get hurt. Not on your
God.
birthday.
No.
Not on your birthday. Well,
Birthday
yesterday
week.
was your birthday. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
It's
I got
been
a
a
lovely
bit-
key ring. From
Yeah.
you, remember?
Yeah, you did.
The eyeball.
You didn't bring it in again for just now? Oh, I'm disappointed.
Do you want to go grab it?
No, you love it.
I do love
You
it.
love it. I love you.
Hi,
so here.
everybody.
Hey, they all say hello. Rich says he's a bit out of touch. Back to the corporate grind. Yeah. I gotta get back
bummer.
there.
Bugger.
Bummer
Water.
bugger.
Yeah.
Bummer bugger.
Yeah. It's a bummer and a bugger when you have to go back to the corporate
Yeah.
grind.
I'm leaning back a little further than you today.
Oh, you've got that chair in here.
Well, yeah, because these are both tall chairs.
Yeah. Oh, and I'm on a stool.
I
I
don't
think
know
I'm
if the-
even taller than you today.
You might be.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be. I'm supposed to be the tall one.
You're supposed to
aren't
be.
I? Yes. You're supposed to be the little
Be
one.
proud. Be
Yep,
proud.
I am proud.
So tell
I'm a
us-
proud lady.
tell us a
Oh,
bit about
nice
you.
Trinet cup.
Oh, yeah, well, I can't
Yeah.
show that off because it hasn't been revealed in the
Oh.
show, and I'm also
Right.
not telling them the corporation that I'm doing the gig for.
Right.
So, I
Yeah.
think I did tell them yesterday, but I've got all my audience on the corporate gig I've got, because it's virtual online. So I'm joking that I've got my princesses watching the show. I've got Skeletor in the house, who you've seen before. Leechor. It's pretty funny because it's green screen, so Leechor actually comes out purple because that's what they've replaced the green with in the show. And She-Hulk. Whoa.
Careful.
She-Hulk also.
Oh, I like She-Hulk.
Yeah,
She's,
She-Hulk is pretty great.
She's great. Is that a bottle of booze you've got over there?
Well, this is Bone Shaker's Infidel from Lodi, which I say in my corporate gig. It's where you would go to get a trailer to haul your jet skis or your dirt bikes around in. It's not where you think
Lodi
of.
is having. I've got. I'll tell
It's
you.
not where you think of as the home of great Zinfandel. Well, let me tell you something. Delicious. And so that's what I've been doing on the corporate gig. It's got water in it. I replace it
I
with
get
water.
that, but I have so Lodi right now. The water supply for Lodi upstream from there. It's out of Sacramento, so there's this homeless encampment, and there's
Oh no! Don't tell me the homeless people are pooping in the water supply.
Yes, and so what's happened is an environmental group has sued Caltrans because the homeless people are on the Caltrans land. And today on Mark's show, I do this thing on KGO 810 on Thursday mornings called It's the Planet Stupid. And I really wanted to talk about, nuclear power. And Mark wanted to talk about poos and weeds from the homeless people who are pooing and weeing, and it's getting in the Lodi water supply. And I said to him, Mark, because he said, doesn't the ecosystem just, filtrate all that stuff? And isn't the water cleaned once it comes out of the river? And I'm like, yeah, it is cleaned, but you still don't want people pooing and weeing, and also a lot of, personal sanitary things, condoms and other bits and bobs, and their dog poo is all going into the water supply. So it's really, that's not such a happy story. Sorry, Lodi. It just was funny. It was just a coincidence when I saw Lodi on the bottle. Lodi water, yum.
I just love the name Bone Shaker. I'm always looking for it again because it's a fun one to bring to a party because it's like Bone Shaker wine.
Yeah, and he drinks it straight out of the bottle like the class act that he
I've
is.
got the olive oil cork in there. Classy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'd rather talk about poos and woos than nuclear power too, though. I have to say, it's more interesting to me.
Yeah.
Oh, we went past a homeless encampment last night when we went out to dinner.
Oh yeah, and there were dueling DJs they had this loud music. I mean, one had it was really fun. It was kind of like, wow, you get this with your dinner when you go out now. And that's the first time we've been out as a couple for dinner since the coronavirus
They've
happened.
got outdoor seating, socially distanced, but it's still weird. You wear your mask and then you go sit at your table and then everybody's got their mask off and you sort of feel like you're doing something naughty. And then you come outside and the homeless people are not wearing masks, and they're all doing whatever the hell they want.
Oh, except there was that one guy with a full who was
he
doing
had the
a big
full hockey
dart.
mask,
Yeah,
but he was doing some art dance thing.
He was being
He was
filmed.
a very fit guy in a hockey mask with no top on.
Overalls. Yeah, it was pretty sexy. And he had a blue face. Yeah, just exactly what Jake. See, that's sexy. That's sexy, everybody. Like, wow, you're bringing it.
I am bringing it.
And wow, look at this shirt. It's so pressed.
It's lavender. Well, I think this is a permanent press. This was.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I don't think you can replicate that. That's not gonna happen.
So I'm just gonna have to set. Oh, damn it! I'm setting a little timer because we can't go long today.
Yeah, we've got a we've got a lot of stuff going on. So I had a.
What did you have?
Well, I had a lovely time. Well, this is so cute because I got this gift from Rachel that I have to show everybody because it's so sweet and thoughtful. In fact, Rachel, you almost make me cry because you're so thoughtful. And she sent me a card that's in Espanol. I did
cry yesterday.
Oh, yeah, you cried on the show, right?
Yeah, I told you. Yeah, well, you could have watched it, but you didn't. I get it.
Are you kidding me?
I'm bringing sexy back. Look, that's what Richard says.
You know, Jake is always. I could watch
I'm
the
not
show.
giving you a
I
hard
don't
time.
have enough.
It was a joke.
Yeah.
It was a
yeah.
joke.
Don't tell me one more thing that I have to do because I am. I've got a lot. Yeah, I know that you're like there.
But you're also.
So very sweetly, because we do a thing in Spanish every day, Rachel sent me a card that's in Spanish.
And what does it say?
Well, this is.
Could you read it in Spanish?
Well, hoy cuando estés pidiendo tu deseo. So that's when you make your wish. Yo pediré uno también. I'm going to make one as well. Que todo la felicidad que agregas. This is going to be terrible because anyone who speaks Spanish is going to be listening to me going, okay, her accent is so horrible. Que todo la felicidad que agregas a la vida regresa a ti y su multiplique. So all the happiness that I bring to life, may that come back to me and multiply. Something like that, right? I think I've got it right. That is... So she said, I thought it would be funny to send you a card in Espanol because you guys are always doing the Spanish lessons. And this really was a test of my Espanol. And it was very sweet. But I have to show you guys the present because this really... So Rachel said for the days when I've been having a lot of beach. I surfed 2 hours yesterday and I went to the beach with girlfriends in the afternoon and I surfed about 2 hours this morning. But now I have an ocean wave. Look at this, guys. For the days when I can't
beautiful,
to the beach. So then
it's very peaceful. Ooh, that's a bit dangerous. That's scary.
No, it's beautiful.
Well, you don't want to get caught in that.
Well, no, I'm not pretending like it's a wave and I'm being tossed about in it. I'm just thinking this is so beautiful and thoughtful and sweet, and it's really like the ocean, and I will have it by my desk, and on the days when I can't go, Jake will be having his bone grinder, Lodi
bone shaker,
and I'll be looking at this. I'm just going to put it in the front so it can. Oh, are we this camera? Which camera are we today? Yeah, we're the Mevo. So that completely takes over.
Annie was just pointing out the bone shaker label glows in the dark.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So you can find your wine when it's dark.
Great.
Yeah, when it's dark, you're like, I can't find my wine.
So, muchísimas gracias, Rachel.
It glows in the dark, dummy.
I'm trying to do an actual thank you card because I'm not going to write one. I'm trying to do one on the show, and you're like just being drunk. And I suppose you're doing what I do.
Oh yes. Yeah. When you sit on this side, you're a bit of a
you're a bit of an a-hole. I'm gonna nominate you for the. Look how pretty it is. It's like a Japanese. Maybe it is Japanese.
Well, don't get me wrong. It's great. You're right. Don't get me wrong. I don't mean to be besmirching that gift.
You get a bit sarcastic as well as being an a-hole when you're in that chair, don't you?
I wasn't being sarcastic.
That
You're
seems a little bit
misinterpreting
sarcastic. These are, I'm just ignoring them for the days when I can't go to the beach. So, Rachel, you are so thoughtful and sweet and...
very thoughtful and sweet.
Yeah, and don't just ignore the farts that Jake's fart machine is doing. Ask Mr. Predicto some stupid question. Does the audience like it when you do all those farts? Mr. Predicto.
No, I'm not going to ask Mr. Predicto
Yeah,
that.
ask him. Come on. Don't be come on.
Was this a great birthday for you, Jerry, or what?
Does the audience like all the farts?
I think Mr. Predicto's answering my question.
No, mine.
Doubtful.
Oh.
Oh, you want him to be answering them because I actually had a
I
great
guess
birthday.
I got a little confused with that, Mr. Predicto.
Yeah.
Boy, when you ask him two questions
Yeah,
at once, it
yeah.
gets tricky.
And then he said,
and you want
did she have a good birthday? Highly doubtful. I had a great
that's not good.
birthday.
No, I have to say, Mr. Predicto, thank you for the gift, obviously, but
Yeah, we're getting a lot of mileage out of this.
I'm using Mr. Predicto on the corporate gig.
Yeah.
I haven't shown you the video yet.
No,
gotta
but I
show you
hear
the
it. I
video.
go past the office and I can hear
Yeah.
Mr. Predicto, and then Jake is going, Mr. Predicto, he's not working, Mr. Predicto, and I'm like,
Oh, well,
my
he's a
God.
bit. You want an answer. The problem is with a lot of times when you're using Mr. Predicto, you'd like you have a preferred answer. Rich says farts are great. Jen says Rachel's the best. Yeah, we know that. Good news from the cardiologist, Jen. Heart is
good.
better than before you had congestive heart failure.
Oh.
Well, that's very good
Yeah,
news.
we're glad to hear
Congratulations.
that.
You're going to be around for many years to come.
Keys is going to send you his pants. That's how much he loves you. That's going to be your present.
Oh,
Keys'
I can't
pants.
wait. I mean,
it's
going to be great whether they fit or not. But
Yeah.
it'll be a little bit
Yeah.
weird if they're too. What about those tiny pants you're wearing, Jake? Oh, they belong to a man named Keys. He doesn't need them anymore.
So Jake will bring back
Oh.
the googly eyes, but the googly eyes thing is over there right now, and the camera's at the wrong place because we're really set up.
Yeah.
You might not realize it, but you're on. This is a set. This is a set for a major
for a
TV show right
production.
now.
Well, I
Yeah.
think our show's going to get some of these elements are going to be upgrades for our show, so that's great. Just like now.
Yeah. Can you tell we've had a major upgrade, everybody?
Ooh, do you want to sit in this chair?
Sorry.
You're not in the sarcasm chair. What happened to you?
Well, I do see us up in the little corner, but I see the
What is
I
that?
see.
What does that mean?
Well,
I see us in the little corner. We're always in that little corner.
I know.
When
No,
it's on the Mevo.
Yeah,
that
but I
means-
know. But what else is? Yeah, what else? I mean, we get
Well, the
the
lighting.
googly eyes. The
Well, no,
lighting
it's
is
not just
better.
the lighting is better. This light coming in there and the light coming in front. We're getting better lighting right
Well,
now.
you've opened the curtains for some natural light,
No,
Jerry,
those,
and that's
those
really
are
nice.
those are always open over there.
Really?
We don't need to go into the production talk during this part of the show, do we?
I think we do.
Here's what
Because-
you don't.
Oh, gonna have a pork cock?
Yeah, you don't get that on the corporate gig. and
No,
I just thought-
you can't have the.
I thought you
yeah.
might like a little bit of.
I shouldn't have said it beforehand. It was a bit naughty.
No, you shouldn't have. Well,
I know.
Live
but
and
that's-
learn. Live
yeah,
and learn. You
I know.
really. You
I
learn
know.
about the show. We've only been on the air for a few months, but that's the ready.
No one would think that I had a background
ready-
in show business.
Ready, fire, aim. That's
Yeah.
how we do it around here.
That is so me. I'm ready, fire, aim. Yes.
oh
You got
my-
me in a
oh,
nutshell.
Let's high five it, Geronimo.
Ready, fire, aim. Oh,
Let me
dear.
take your temperature.
Yeah, well, I mean, they've already worked out. Just let me
You're
lie
hot,
on you.
yeah.
Could I just lie down a bit?
You're 98.4. What am I
Yeah.
at?
98.2. That's bullshit. Do it again.
That's wrong, yeah.
Yeah. 97.5. Okay,
Oh, I'm a
now
bit
do
cooler.
me again, because I don't think 98.4 is right. Hold it.
I like. You're mad about your temperature. It's 98.4.
Okay, it's definitely 98.4.
Live with it, baby.
Feliz cumpleaños to me.
So, one of the things in the corporate that I'm doing, one of their things that their customers get is they help them with government compliance to regulations.
Yes.
So I was saying I was really getting used to being part of their group, and last night when we got into bed, I said to you, "Let's get compliant, baby." I don't know what that means, but
I
thought it
know
was funny.
what government compliance means, actually. But,
Wow, so proud.
well,
So proud.
yeah. But I don't
Yeah.
even remember you saying, let's get compliant, baby. Did you?
Darren says he sent me dollars on GoFundMe. I don't have a GoFundMe, so that's a bit of a problem.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, you must be talking to someone else. I see. All right.
Keith, is that for real that you're going to be going and having
Where?
open heart surgery?
What did Keith say?
He said he's waiting for a bed in ICU.
Aortic valve and treatment for AFib and whatever else they
Oh,
find.
wow.
Oh, Keith. Yeah, my dad had that AFib, or he had an aortic aneurysm that they caught just in time, because if they missed that, it's terrible. So he had that surgery and he recovered nicely, and that was a couple
Years ago.
a couple decades ago.
Yeah.
So
he's lived to live many more decades and days and been in really
they
good
can
health.
do it now, but
Yeah, heart.
yeah, Holy moly, with the
Yeah.
heart problems is right, Jen.
Yeah, what's up, man? I just had to rearrange my necklaces because they were.
You get your necklaces how you
I just
like
got
them.
them. Just got them exactly. Yeah. Do you guys like them like this? I mean, they're more comfy for
Oh
me.
yeah.
So
Well, I can only. Oh, they're overlapping. Oh, so you just have one necklace. Oh no, you've got two.
There's a little one
nothing
there.
on that little one, is there? It's
there's
just a chain.
2 little circles that go together like
I thought
that.
those were the thing that I thought. I thought that was the
catch.
The catch.
For the other no.
But the catch
no.
is in the back.
This has got a phoenix because I'm going to rise from the ashes of this nonsense, and then this is a little crest that my friend.
When you say this nonsense, you don't mean our marriage, right?
No. What would you give it a score of right now, Jerry? The
feel
marriage.
like
I mean,
we're
come
killing
on.
it. I'm going to say our marriage right now is, well, it's got to be 9. Right? I think 9 on the button at least.
Yeah,
What do
yeah.
you
I think it's edging over a 9. I think it's really. We've had a really sweet couple of days. We've had a nice week.
I'm looking for one of our regular things to do, but I know you don't.
We're
want
doing
the
our
fart
regular
machine. I don't want to
things.
give you the fart machine.
Don't give
I don't want
me
to give you
the
the fart
sharp
machine. Would
We've
you like
had
a
that other
question?
day. Oh, I'm going to put these guys on.
Why don't you get a box?
Okay, you get those, and I'll put my
let me
special.
ask you a question.
I'll put my special.
Let me ask you a
It's a
question
party
from a box of
glasses on.
questions. All
Okay,
right.
here we go. Here we
If
go. I'm
money
ready.
were no object, what kind of party would you throw?
Oh my God. Well, it would be on an island where there was really good surfing and there was there was
I'm glad you. Oh,
yeah, and there were really fantastic water slides. You know, they could go into the pool or they could go into the.
Yeah.
I love water slides. Like I don't like roller coasters. I don't like whirly, but I love water parks. I love them.
What if you could slide right into chocolate pudding or chocolate mousse? Would you do it?
With my mouth. No, well, I don't know.
No, you don't want to be in.
No,
you
I don't
wanna
really.
be
No, I
eating
don't want to
food
be.
that
I don't
you're
want to be
soaking
sliding
in.
in food.
Yeah.
But I really love water slides. So, okay, so there'd be surfing, there'd be water slides. So what would you like to? Oh, there'd be 24-hour jiu-jitsu mats that people could be on, and people could bring their kids, so the kids could be. So it would be a family thing, but there would be, I suppose, an adults only area. You know, for if they no, there wouldn't be an adults only area. Actually,
You're not going to have children at the party.
No, I'm going to have children because kids love water slides, and I would like to be in the water slides probably, you know, with the kids. I mean, Fanula wouldn't let me. So
Yeah.
we used to do this thing, my friends and I, when we were teenagers, or we weren't really, we were 20, but we would go to the water park, and in those days you had to have a mat to go down these tubes, and we would all sit facing where the water came out with our mats up like this, so we would trap as much of the water as we possibly could, and when the force of it got too much and we could no longer hold it, then we would each turn around and get our mat in front of us and go down with this huge amount of water behind us to really
Oh boy,
Yeah.
you really figured it out, man. You're so proud of that workaround. You really happy birthday.
don't make fun of me. It was, I mean,
No, but I mean,
it was,
I know how.
I used to get bruised
We're
hip
fully grown
bones.
people, and you're going back to some 20-year-old mind breakthrough
Yeah.
that you had about a water park.
Yeah, this
It's
is what you
very
do.
sweet.
You hold on to all the
That's very
water,
sweet.
and then you have this maximum force, and you go and then the people who'd gone down at the regular pace, and then they couldn't understand why no one was coming, and they'd be sort of standing at the bottom looking, and then suddenly we'd come down this pile of bodies, water. I used to bruise my hip bones. I mean, that's how much
Yeah.
it was. Yeah, full force. We went full force.
Yeah, very nice. Ramon is
That was
saying
a-
a slide on a beach directly into the sharks.
Ramon. I mean,
That's not what
if
you
that's
want.
what you want, but
That's
I
what you
don't.
want.
Yeah, no, I don't want that.
Yeah.
But a really beautiful surf break, and maybe sort of different gradations. So if people are sort of learning, there could be a softer one, and then there could be a one with big waves.
Surf break, water slides. How long of a party? This isn't just fly in for a one-day thing. It's gonna be a
I think it's got to be a long weekend. I think we go for a long weekend.
And
we have
you're
really
treating
delicious
everybody
food,
right, because
yeah, everybody,
money's
yeah,
not an
yeah,
object. Mm-hmm.
money's not an object. Everyone's going to come. It's going to be, what other things? Well, it's just going to be deluxe. You're going to have a lovely hotel room. Oh, I know what it could be. It could also be a thing where this is total magic, but whatever theme you want your room to be, the room anticipates that before you go in. So if you want a caveman room, if you want a whatever, and it could be deluxe caveman, but people can get these really tripped out hotel rooms.
Now you're getting into a science fiction thing.
Yeah.
Can you close your eyes and then the room changes into another?
Well, no,
thing?
I'm thinking of the Madonna Inn, that's up
Yeah.
in San Luis Obispo, but kind of like a high-end Madonna Inn.
Yeah.
Not a,
High-end
even though,
Madonna Inn.
yeah, high-end Madonna Inn on a beautiful island, And and it would be all about water sports. And so if people wanted to sail, if they wanted to windsurf, they could,
They
do
could
that
do all
stuff.
of that.
Yeah,
Well-
but it wouldn't be windy because we're surfing. So sorry, windsurfers, you're stiff out of. Oh, on the other side of the island.
I'm trying to put this thing together.
I know.
Will you just get your story straight?
I am on one side of the island, no wind and surfing, and on the other
Okay.
side of the island, wind. So you can kite surf, you can windsurf, you can sail on a boat. Because I do love sailing on a boat. So we could go sailing on a boat. We could have a picnic. We could
Okay.
have some great stuff.
I hate
Sound
to.
fun?
Yes, it sounds great. I'm going to be there. I'm going to be
sure
there.
are.
At your
Not
water
going without
park
you.
surfing shark party.
Yeah.
Pants off, dance off.
No, it's a dolphins. We're not having sharks. We're having
Yeah,
dolphins.
Dolphins, right? Dolphins.
We're having penguins. We'll have some
And
sea
if one
otters.
of the dolphins needs a handy,
Yeah, volunteers. I don't think I'm
Okay.
going to give the. I'm not
no
going to help
one's
the
going to
dolphin.
do that. I don't know why I brought that
Yeah,
up.
yeah,
I
you-
didn't-
yeah.
I dragged this into the guy. I got to go back to corporate world now.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for being here. I've got to seize the day. Obviously we'd be here for another few minutes, but I gotta.
Yeah, Jake's got to get back to work.
So this is from Seize the Day. Thank you again, Rachel, for your many, many treasures. This is from Ella Fitzgerald. Just don't give up trying to do what you really want to do. Where there is love and inspiration, I don't think you can go wrong.
That's very sweet.
Very nice. And I would just add to that what I always add, which is, and my sister reminded me, you got to say the whole thing. Don't give up. There'll be plenty of time to give up later. So you got to hang in there. We'll be back tomorrow for, I think, a regular length show. Although, who knows, these corporate, I don't know if I'm going to be able
Friday.
to. Anyway,
Okay.
love to love you, baby.
Yeah.
Mwah.
Bye,
Ooh,
everybody.
First kiss on the show.